Hey guys, so today we are going to be looking at the next Dokkan Fest coming out for Global. Now, the Saiyan Day festivities have kind of come to a close here, and we now have to start focusing on the non-unified schedule up until the summer. So part of that is the next Dual Dokkan Fest that is coming to Global, and that is the STR Super Saiyan 3 Dragon Fist Goku, and then the transforming Hirudegarn. Now, the question of today's video, the focus of the matter, if you will, is should you summon on these banners? Now, the answer may seem obvious, and I'm not going to be here to tell you that it's not obvious, but I am going to give you I'm going to try and explain why it is obvious, right? And that answer is you should not give these banners any stones, not one. I don't think that there's any reason whatsoever to summon on these banners. There's literally one unit across this whole thing, maybe two, that you should have any desire to obtain right now, considering the scope of the difficult content of the game that the 9th anniversary brings, right? If you guys are not aware of what the 9th anniversary is bringing, we can look at some of these events real quick that I can just tell you so we can at least we can all be on the same page, right? So you've probably heard the term 9th anniversary power creep a lot, and I talk about it in my videos a lot. And I go under the impression that everybody understands it, but you might not, so I'm going to explain it just a little bit, right? What the 9th anniversary is bringing is a level of difficult fights that the game, that releases that came out prior to the 9th anniversary are not going to be scaled very well for, right? And I'm just kind of pulling them all up as we talk here, but in here we have an example. Like, this is what is known as the Supreme Battle Spectacle, and if we open this up and let's just go to what a lot of people just deem the hardest fight, right? You can see the phases right here. Gogeta is supering for 2.7 million. Like, that's a lot of damage, right? You have to have gimmicks, you have to have dodge, you have to have damage reduction, you have to have guard. You have to have something in order to be able to work around this, and a lot of units that come out before the 9th anniversary do not have the tools to deal with this, right? So the Super Memorial Battle, there's a fight against like Gohan and Piccolo that has like a Piccolo that locks you, right? Locks character switching, is hitting you for 2 million, can super twice in some of these turns, right? Like a 1 million super, can do it twice. There's so many things that these bosses are doing now that you have to be able to be equipped in order to take them down, right? And we don't need to go over literally every stage, but I'm just pulling them up as we go, right? Golden Frieza, he has a, this is not Golden Frieza, here we go. What is Cell doing down here? What is this? Versus Golden Frieza? Am I tripping? That has to be a bug. Yeah, I don't know what that is. This is supposed to be a final form Frieza. Okay, yeah, that's not correct. You don't fight Cell in this fight. All right, Dokkan Info is tripping. We'll ignore that one. But I don't know what that was about. But here's like Cell Max, right? Hitting for 2.5, hitting for 2 million, hitting for 2.2. You guys get the point, right? Bosses are hitting for 2 million plus now, and there's a lot going on. So you have to keep in mind with these units right here, do you think that this unit right here, this ROF Blue Goku and Vegeta, they can hang with that? The answer is no. Do you think Janemba can hang with that? The answer is no. Kid Buu, no. Goku, no. World Tournament Goku, unfortunately, no. Hirudegarn, kind of, but he has to dodge. Piccolo has the ability to take away these supers that are hitting for so hard. So Piccolo is kind of like the core discussion of this unit that is kind of built for the 9th anniversary to a degree. The 9th anniversary content can make Piccolo not look like the Piccolo that you're used to, but Piccolo can also still perform in these stages, so you have to keep that in mind. But what I would say is if you have the coins, just coin Piccolo and worry about it later. Do not spend stones chasing Piccolo, because Gogeta Blue, better than Piccolo, arguably. Beast Gohan, definitely better than Piccolo. The Gammas, on that same level. And all of these anniversary units are so much more fun, they're so much more hype, right? That it's just, this Piccolo, if you want him, just spend the coins. 500 coins, this is one of the better units in the game still, and it's definitely worth your coins considering the time that he's going to be coming out. But absolutely do not summon on this banner. Hirudegarn, what team are you running him on, right? He's not on super bosses. If we pull him up, right, we'll go to the TUR version just so we're all on the same page. Just need the website to load. But if we pull him up, right, and we go right here, we pull up this version of Hirudegarn right here, right? I don't think the teams really change, but we go to his categories and you look and you're like, oh my god, this guy, right? Like movie bosses, sure, but that team is kind of dead. Resurrected Warriors is dead. Legendary Existence was never a thing. Planetary Destruction, not a team. Time Travelers right now, not a team. Timeless Legends, not a team. And then Transformation Boost is kind of a team, because like you have like the Broly lead and stuff like that, but still not a, like this guy's just not worth summoning for, guys. Don't use any stones on this banner. And the same thing could be said about this one, right? Maybe you have Orange Piccolo and you want like this Ultimate Gohan, then you just coin him. You don't spend stones going for these guys because they're just not giving you the value for your stone, right? That is one thing that we talk about, right? I'm not telling you to not summon to be like a Grinch and be like, oh, you should never have fun, but you're going to not enjoy the game as much when you get down the line and you're like, you know, you waste 300 stones here. Maybe you spent like 500 during Saiyan Day, and then you spend more on Golden Week, and then you run into the anniversary with 150 stones, and then you don't get Gogeta in that first rotation, and then you got nothing to do, right? And everybody else is having fun with the anniversary, well, you summoned for Super Saiyan 3 Goku, right? So that is just something you have to keep in mind, but always remember that character bias reigns above all. With this banner, Pikkon could potentially easy A, not worth summoning for. Super Saiyan 2 to 3 Goku, not worth summoning for. Cell, not worth summoning for. Pan, she's the GOAT. We all love GT Pan for what she did against Red Zone Broly, but no reason to summon for her. If you want Pan, wait for Worldwide when that ticket banner comes out, and that's when you summon for Pan. Ultimate Gohan, he's a coin option if you really want him. Jr., not worth summoning for at this point. Like, he's a World Tournament killer, but you do not need to be focusing on World Tournament, especially if you're a newer player. And the Super Saiyan 3 Goku is very impressive, but again, not worth it if you are trying to be responsible with your stones. So there you guys go. Should you summon on the Dual Dokkan Fest coming up on Global? The answer is a resounding hell no. Do not summon on these banners. The only thing that trumps this opinion here is like they're just your favorite and you're going to get more enjoyment out of the game summoning for these guys than you would for the anniversary or like Golden Week. But again, we have Golden Week coming up in a month. Basically, we have what's it called? We have the anniversary coming up for Global. There's just so much going on to the point where you just cannot summon on this banner. So let me know what you guys are doing down below. I don't want any comments saying that I'm summoning on this banner. I want everyone who watched this video up to this point to say I am not spending a single stone on this banner. That's how I know you watched to this point. So thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you all in the next one.